Listening to Kel tell me what's gone on with him. It is what it is. He's got a battle on his hands. Yeah, Cumbrian truth, hope you well. He's got a battle on his hands, people. You might have heard me speaking earlier on about my older brother. And I'm not lying here when I say this. I sort of looked at Paul as similar to my brother. You can tell when he's stressed. You can tell when he's doing a live feed that he's not right. So it's Marla. It's a shame. Positive vibes from Canada. Yes, Paul Riley, boy. He's a good man, Danny. Paul Venis is a good man. Just because he's got problems with drink like the majority out there doesn't mean he's not a good man. Yeah, he should have his priorities straight within his children and his girlfriend. But when you're getting trolled, when you're getting people targeting you on a continuing basis, some of us can tolerate it. Some of us can hack it. Some of us that have had I saw that with podcast with Willie Moore's mate on. Shows his loyalty to you, Darren. I never seen that. Who's Willie Moore's mate? But you're right, Tony Gilmartin, aren't you? I didn't know that. I know it now, so that's perfect for me. It wasn't nice to watch PV live today, Darren. I would have watched it if I would have known, and I would have reached out to him. And you know what? If he's still there, if he's still breathing, if he's still, functioning right, if he can listen, if he can hear me, if he wants to hear me, that's the point here. This is to you, Paul. I'm looking at you when I say these words. I'm reaching out to you like I did ages ago before everyone switched on me. You've got a battle, and you've been in this battle the majority of your life. If you start giving up now, what happens to your children? What happens to all your followers? That's embracing your challenges. That's encouraging you in your route of recovery. Yeah, you've broke down today. You've gone down for whatever reasons. It's normally a build-up. It's normally an accumulation of things that make you go under. You've gone under. You've gone back to the bad old ways of drinking. Hopefully, when you wake up tomorrow, you reach out to me, Paul. Reach out to me, lad. Ignore rats. Ignore all dickheads. Ignore them. I know you're good mates with Daniel Christie, and I used to have respect for him. But as soon as his connection to Humble Dryer and all that popped up, I had to cut it short with him. But you, Paul, I've always had respect for you. I've always watched your battle. You've always reminded me of my older brother while you're going through them battles. You're at the point now where my older brother got to. And he couldn't contain his emotions. He couldn't contain his sadness. And he had no option but to do himself. I weren't there to reach out for my brother. I weren't there. I was locked down in prison. So I didn't really know his mindset. And I didn't really know. I couldn't do for him, Paul. Do you understand what I'm saying, mate? I couldn't do for him. I'm not saying I can do for you, lad. I'm not saying that you need me to do for you. I'm just offering you a helping hand. Whether that's a talk, a walk, a chat, the gym, it doesn't matter, lad. You get down to Birmingham for 24 hours, 48 hours. Stay in a hotel. Stay in my room if you want, mate. You need someone real around you for a bit, lad. You need someone that's there for the right reason. Not to drain you. Not to milk your notoriety from where you're from. I will stay in your room. It is what it is, Paul. It's not a laughing situation, this, mate. I know what you're going through because I've seen my brother go through it consistently, mate. And I've seen many, many, many others go through this. Don't become a statistic, lad. Don't become one of them individuals that takes his own life. You'll regret it, bro. Trust me. You've got a little family unit going on there. You mightn't be getting along with the mum of your children and so on and so forth. But think of your children. Think about your kids, lad. You're not alone in this world. You're not alone in many ways. There's people that look out for you, Paul, and you don't even realise it, mate. You've got about 20,000 subscribers. About 10,000 of them are regular watchers of you. They'll watch you daily. They seek inspiration from you. You motivate them. What you've done today, you've relapsed. It is what it is. Don't let the guilt ruin you. Don't let the trolls and the dickheads that's been getting on you for the past few months jump on the back of this and make it worse. Yes, William Murphy. It is what it is, Paul, lad. I've always admired you. I've always respected you. Even when you tried to switch on me that time. I remembered you from a year before when you sent me a video bigging the message up. You know, it is what it is, Paul. I'm not. People hate on me because I'm right on the majority of things I'm stating. You're a big man. You're a fighting man. You've got the heart of a lion. You might have been trolled for 6 months. You've had your car burnt out, 4 months ago on your step. Your family's been getting targeted by the no marks around your area. It's a lot to deal with, bro. It's a huge amount of stress and pressure to deal with. The offer's there, lad. The offer's there. My hand is there. You don't have to take it, bro. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to embrace it. You don't have to come near me. But the bottom line is, lad, I've always been a genuine kid. I've always been right and doing the right thing. I'm reaching out for you because I like the way you move. I admire the way you've been. And I've always been silently, through all the encouraging you to smash the life out of what you're doing. If you need a little 24 hours out the box to go and chill with someone that's neutral, go and chill with someone that has not got any agenda, that will just want to spend time with you, train with you, eat food with you, and let you release. And when you release, lad, I won't go speaking behind your back. I won't go talking about bothering you the most. I'll take it all on board like I do with loads of individuals, and I'll keep it in here. And if I can help with words of wisdom, which you've got many, if I can push some of my energy into you to give you that pick up, I will do. That's all I'm going to say on the fact now, mate. Don't suffer there by silence. You're a big kid. You're a chesty. You're a fighter. You're known as a hard man. It's harder for you than other people to accept this. It's not a weakness. It's an illness. It's an illness, mate. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make your heart weak. You keep on challenging your addiction consistently. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's strength. You're relapsing, but then you're going back in. Even though you know what the dry period's like. Even though you know what the emotional breakdown is like when you start detoxing off them substances. You know it all. But you still go back at it and try to recover again. And that's what it's about, Paul. Not giving in. Not surrendering. Keeping yourself in the place to be. Hope you're well, lad. Honest, mate. I hope you're well. I hope you reach out. I've reached out to you. You're not reaching to me. I've reached out to you. I don't know how many other people have reached out to you, but I've reached out publicly to you. I'm not asked if you refuse it. I'm not asked if whatever. It is what it is, lad. I hope you're I hope you're finding your strength right now, Paul. I do, mate. You've got to come down to come. That's the hardest part, bro, and you know it. You've been off your face all day on a live feed, drinking, sniffing, doing what you do worst. You're going to have a come down off that. And you know it's the come down that's the lonely place to be.